here with Nils and Jarhead, and we're going to be trying Game Ballistic's scenario of Crown of Eternity. And we've already assembled the characters here, so if we bring up the actual scenario. So, while you're staying at your group of adventurers has recently joined together, you've had some adventures, that's how you got the money and experience, and you're looking for your next big adventure, and you're at an inn, and you're while you're sitting there enjoying your meal, a mysterious figure approaches your table. He's robed and hooded, a man. And he says, "Hi, my name is Papal Tim. Who are you? Who are you, fine gentlemen?"
Ah, very nice to meet you. I'm Mags, the Magnificent, and these are all my friends, the best of friends. And we are actually an adventurers group. You might have heard of us.
Well, there's so many adventurers group, but
Yeah,
I need
true.
assistance in a private matter, preferably with no questions asked. Would you be the right type of group for that?
Mags look around the others.
Oh.
Harold and Jake nods.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right.
Good.
So he reaches into his robes and pulls out a small ebony wood box. And he says, "Here's this box. Could you please deliver it locked and whole to the spire of the India League in nearby Yananor?"
Okay. How far away is that again?
It's only 10 miles away down the road here to the east.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
you should be able to find the spear easily. It's a large silver structure in the middle of town.
Any particular person we should leave it with, or?
No, just bring it to the spire. They'll understand what it's for when you do that.
Okay. Seems simple enough. And the pay?
Well, you'll be well rewarded for your kind assistance.
Yeah, that seems a little bit, yeah. You have a figure in mind?
It's into the thousands.
Ah, okay. Let's go then.
All right. So he walks away, leaves behind the box. And the box has got it's a small ebony wood box. It's locked, and there's some script around it. Do you have any literate characters in the party?
Nope.
All right.
No, not really. Mags will pretend to read it and nod sagely.
All right. So the next morning, you set out, and you're soon there at the gates of Yananor. And the gate is opened, and because it's daytime and people are going through, there's a guard there, but he doesn't seem very interested in what's going on.
Yeah, and we will get there in like a day, right?
Yeah. So just by around midday is when you reach the city.
Seems easy enough.
So
Yeah,
and then in the distance you see a single silver spire stretching up in the middle of town. So you head off in that direction.
Yeah, sure. Looks
All
hard
right.
to miss.
You wander through
Before we get there, before we enter the spire, Max is going to do something.
Sure.
Just so you know.
All right. Is that going to be immediately after the gate, or just before you get to the tower?
Just before we get to the tower.
All right. So on your way to the tower, you're walking there through the streets. Here, let me sketch this out. And stuff happens, of course.
Oh.
So here there are buildings off to either side, and you got a cobblestone. Let's see if I can change the color here. So it's it's not good. Let's see where I get a decent brown. So yeah, there's cobblestones here. Just regular good footing. And there you are, walking along, minding your own business, when suddenly something appears. Yeah, there we go.
And the brown stuff is.
Just cobblestones underneath your feet, so it's
Yep.
a standard type of footing. So I'll bring in this guy, and that guy, and that guy, and that guy. So there are 4, oops,
Heads is forward, right?
yep.
Yep.
So let me go here. And 4 gargoyles suddenly appear standing on the ground around you.
Woo!
They came out from nowhere.
They did not come out from nowhere. They appeared out of thin air.
Out of thin air.
Yep, so let's set up
Bastards.
the...
Probably a smart mage with a split illusion spell.
That's pretty complex.
Yep. That's Mag's take on the whole thing.
Or it could be 4 gargoyles.
Yeah, it could be.
The teleport
Invisible ones.
Alright, there's all sorts of ways to do that. So here we go. They
Did
are...
they appear like a summoned beings, or did
Oh,
they
yeah.
appear? Yeah.
So here we go.
it could be
What's Jake's adjusted dex? Here, I'll add them to the turn order.
Jake's adjusted dex should be 11 before he starts doing stuff or change
Alright,
it.
so you can add those in.
Can we? Yeah.
So Shadow,
Okay, Shadow.
adjusted dex.
Currently, let's see here. Currently would be 12.
Alright. And then Steel
Steel would be 11.
and Harold.
Harold would most often act on 14 because he uses his crossbow with the missile weapons 3.
And Mags.
And Mags, she is at 15.
Yeah,
Alright, note that the missile weapon doesn't apply to your turn order.
Yeah, then it's 11.
Yeah, I only listed base adjust dex. I didn't do any range or situational modifiers.
Right, that normally doesn't apply, so here we go.
Yep.
Alright, well oh come on. Just this out. So, the gargoyles are taking their turn here just appearing, so you can make your turn in like drawing weapons, etc.
So, and look around, of course, to see if we can see the mages or wizards that did this to us.
You don't see them.
We don't see them. So we have invisible wizards summoning creatures. That's not good.
Yep.
Huh. Well, let's fight them.
They definitely look unfriendly.
Yeah. Can we move up and attack this turn when they materialize?
No, on the turn they materialize, I was doing actions. So you were sort of reserving, because you were on your guard, you were reserving your action, but you'd already done your movement. So you moved up, and then suddenly they appeared around you.
So we can use our actions to draw weapons, basically.
Yep. You already have shields in hand, obviously.
Mm. Yep. My guys equip themselves properly.
All right. Any spellcaster?
Mag. Do mags have time to turn around or no? No.
If you like.
Yeah. They're behind us.
You can spin it in place as part of your action.
Yeah. Harold will probably also. She's facing here.
We determined all 4 have touched down to the ground, right?
Not that they touched down on the ground. They appeared standing on the ground.
Okay.
I don't think you can summon creatures in midair.
Yeah, that's another clue. What it does is they sort of like beam down, and then they start moving.
Yep. So time for initiative, I assume.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
All right. They get a 3. Anyone got tactics on your side?
Yep. So 4. Do we gain anything but by going first here, or should we just?
Yeah, if we let them move, that could be advantageous for us.
You mean they could, take flight, or?
Well, we don't know, but us moving and then they have a move to react to us is not going to be a positive.
No. Yeah. It's probably better if they. I just don't want to be engaged. We have 2 archers that might be better off if they are not engaged. So that might. Let them move first, then see what happens.
All right. Step up. Now let's make sure the facing here is clear. Yep. And then. All right. And then we like that. Fists at the ready.
Yeah. So far, so good. Harold is going to stand and take his last shot.
All right, Henry, I don't think I have full control of the shadow.
All right. Let's go check that.
No one can control shadow.
Represents character.
Only the shadow knows.
All right. What's lacking in your control?
I'm trying to select it.
Well, click elsewhere, then click on it. Let me make.
Got it. I was clicking the wrong figure. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it's difficult to figure out sometimes. Well, you may want to zoom in because this is a fairly.
Well, then, yeah, the names appear notably lower than the character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't click on the names.
So, where do Shadow and our other friend Steel go?
All right. You're yeah. The head is the facing, so you're facing away from. Yeah.
We will charge in head first.
And I think Shadow's gonna just stay. Let's see, we got 2 there. Shadow's just gonna go.
All right. And Jake remains where he is.
Jake is just facing the way he's facing. He's happy. He's receiving the charge.
Okay. So Jake Jake's the only pole weapon there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Gar 1 or Gar 2?
He takes the one. We can't see your nameplates, so we don't know the names. But I take that one.
Oh, here. Let me see if I can make that visible to. How do I make?
I have had a hard time making it work when I had GM, but you might.
And Nils,
If you give control to everyone, we should be able to see it.
do you want to label your 3, or do you want to keep them unlabeled?
Mine are labeled. It's just that I can't see yours and you can't see mine.
Oh, okay.
2 seconds, my dog is barking again.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, that's kind of broken, isn't it?
Oh, we can see them now. Gar 1, Gar 2.
Yeah, is there any other way to do this? Open bar options. Alright. So roll your receiving charge. For 13. No additional damage. as he only moved up by 1. But
So-
you do get the bonus on the hit.
Do they do defend or just take it?
No, they're there to pound on people. They're not defending.
Yep. Then it is a miss by 1. Not good.
All right, Mags gets to act now.
Yeah. She's gonna go shrewd on her right hand and her left hand normal. So both goes at Dex 11, I think.
All right, so might as well roll them now.
Yeah.
So you're going against the one right in front of you, right?
Yeah, and if that one dies, then she goes for the other one.
All right,
Her left hand is...
a hit.
no, that's a miss.
Is that magical rapier?
Yeah, the first one is. The other
All right.
one is just very fine.
So let's see. Yeah, but
We
that
have-
7 was for your first trip here, right?
Yeah, the 7 is a hit and it's for shrewd, so it's quite packs a punch. 2d6 plus 5. Very fine, enchanted, and expertise on top. So it's 11 hits.
All right, that is 8 points after his what?
Armor or natural armor.
Yeah. How do I? Ah, there we go. So,
And Harold is going to take his last shot with his crossbow.
and that puts him on the ground. He gets nailed. All right, so
But he could also disengage, right?
I mean, who?
Harold could. Instead of shooting his last shot, he could disengage, right?
Yep, and you got initiative, so you're gonna act before him. So, but the first is
Oh, he
Shadow.
shoots. He shoots.
Oh, well, the first is Shadow. So what's Shadow's
Yeah,
action?
Shadow first. Yep.
Jarhead?
Okay. We're gonna go with Shadow.
Yep.
Throws Ebola, his ready weapon,
All right,
at Gar 1.
sure.
Ah, we got the name tags now.
All
Good.
my players.
So you're 14 for thrown weapons, -1 for range is a 13 or less.
Here we go.
It's a hit, and the gargoyle attempts to hop out of the way. And he hops out, and the Ebola goes past him.
So I'm confused. How does he hop?
Because I give people a chance to evade bolos if they know they're coming. The way you use a bolo is you sneak up behind someone and you wrap them around. That's how you're hunting. All right, so Harold.
Well, that would have been good to know.
Well, I got it in my house rulings. So Harold, are you going to disengage or take your shot?
He takes his shot.
All right.
Hope that it's hard enough to take him down in some way. So it's a hit. He got his 14, so he can shoot every turn. And
You just can't reload while engaged.
yeah, absolutely. That's his problem. Let's see here. Harold has a enchanted crossbow that do 2d6 plus 3. And another 11 hits, just enough to put him down.
Yes, it did. You nailed another gargoyle.
Harold lives another day.
All right. Now, Steel has got a +4 to hit the downed gargoyle, if you like.
Okay, Steel will shoot. Ready weapon.
Wait a second. Oh, he got a crossbow in hand, right?
That's correct.
All right.
Do you have any crossbow rules I should know about?
Nope. Just so you don't get the +4 because it's a missile weapon. So it's just your missile weapon. What's your missile weapons level?
3.
All right, so that's a 14 anyway. So go ahead and roll it. Ooh, good hit and damage.
And let's see, it's a standard PV6.
All right, that's 3 more points of damage. He's still very much with you. All right, Gar1.
So hopefully I'll have a negative modifier next round.
All right. So, wait a second. All right, so we did a Jake already to the charge. So now, yeah, it's Gar1. On the guy right in front of him. Miss. Not badly enough to hurt himself. Nine. What is it? What how big of a minus is it to hit Jake? It's -2, right?
You're talking about Shadow?
No, Jake. The guy who was playing Shadow missed with a 16.
Okay.
I guess he was distracted by the bolo. So, Jake, what's your minus to hit you? Niels, are you there? Oh, he's with his dog.
I think Jake is...
Here, we can look it up here. Character sheet. Yeah, it's -2 to hit, so that's exactly a hit. And he's going to block 8. So let's see what this result is. Six points, bounces off.
Jack laughs.
Gar
I'm
3.
unbreakable. They don't call me
no,
Jake
Gar
the
3
Unbreakable
gets no
for
action.
nothing.
All right, that's
Initiative.
all. Yeah, that's all the actions this turn.
A 6 for initiative. So we let them go first.
All right, these guys are going to be slowly, painfully getting to their feet. This guy is going to shift over one here. This other guy is, is pretty much pinned in there. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it does not make tactical sense to shift this guy, given his situation. All right. Their movement's done. Your movement.
Yeah.
Only Jake and Shadow are engaged.
Harold is not engaged anymore, so he didn't drop his crossbow, right?
He can't. The thing is, you don't drop the crossbow. You just can't reload it while you're engaged.
Yeah, good. Then he takes one step and reloads.
All right. And Mags and Steel. You're gonna sit there and pound on them, right?
This is how mags want to fight, you know. Men on the ground.
So is Steel gonna back up a Hex? So he won't be engaged.
You're going to back up? Yes. Well, the guy is down, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's gonna be getting back to his feet, maybe. So it might be good to get some distance while you can. All right.
You might want to back up so you can hit both of them in case.
Well, you only get to move one.
Miss. Yeah, but he can move over here, right?
Oh no, this is a wall.
Ah, it's a wall. Okay, then.
It's a narrow causeway between buildings.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this will do for now.
Yep.
Then Mags moves over here, right? She can move over here since she's not engaged,
Sure.
so she.
Yep, you can move anywhere you can circle around.
Yeah,
them.
like that, so she can attack both, and Steel can attack the one surviving.
Sure. So yeah, you're just out of the shot. All right. So Mags gets the first action.
Yeah, she do a double attack again. This time with a +4 because they're lying down.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be bloody. She's got the 11 +4 for it's a 15 for both attacks. first one is with shrewd, and the other one is just left-handed. So it's a hit, and it's a, let's see here. He's got a 2d6 plus 5. Don't mess with her. 13 hits on the first one. They are probably, let's say.
All right,
it was
so
this
that's
one.
here we go. I can replace his snail here with a nice X.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. And then I take the left hand to
Actually,
the other.
he goes kapoof.
Yeah. He's got nothing to do in this plane of existence. The other one is also a hit, but it's not a shrewd attack, so it's just a normal one. Maybe should have done a shrewd attack with the left hand as well, but it's too late now. So we go with 1d6 plus 3. Some hits at least. Oh, 8 hits.
So that's 5
Not
in. He's still around. He is shocked.
And Steel should be able to finish him.
Yeah, but unless further damage is done, he's still going to stand up this turn. All right. So now, Shadow. What's your action?
Shadow's going to duplicate the action again because he has another bolo.
All right. So do your toss. So you're ready and toss the bolo. So roll that.
Well, in all practical reality, he has 2 hands. He could have 2 ready weapons, but that's fine.
I thought he had a shield in the other hand. All right.
Well, currently I'm going with that, but I have the option. I've set him up sometimes for 2, but yeah, that's fine.
Sure. All right, that's a hit. And now let's see if he gets out of the way or if he goes down.
With this automatic chance to dodge every single one of my attacks, that's a real handicap.
Well, shoot him from behind. Yep. And or use a. Yeah, but the automatic entangling is just too broken in the base rules, which is why I did it. All right, Harold, you got your shot. There's one right.
Yeah.
There's one right in front of you.
He shoots the one in front of Jake and in front of Shadow.
Yeah.
And it's a normal. It's a hit.
Yeah, I think it's like quick draw. I might be able to see a dex -2 or something like that, but not a full dex roll. That makes bolas almost ineffective entirely in the game system.
Yeah, you
Well,
need to.
when they do miss their dex, when they do miss their evade, then they go down. So that makes it very effective. Just like a shield. It's just like a shield rush.
Yeah, but shield rush doesn't require thrown weapons. Doesn't require dexterity. Doesn't require a lot of stuff.
Yeah, shield rush doesn't require
let's
dexterity.
take the rules discussion afterwards.
All right.
And finish the
So
fight.
how much damage?
7 hits. Not enough to shock him, but he's a little bit hurt.
Yep.
And we have, but Jake is after those guys. He's slow.
No, Jake is going to act before the gargoyles because you got initiative. Extra tactics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because he's only got Dex 11. Is that enough to?
Yep, because they're Dex low also.
Ah, okay.
A steal?
Roll 3d6. Steal is first. Yeah.
Steal will shoot again.
All right, roll it.
Dex 14, right crossbow.
A hit. For another 6 points here. Ooh, he is definitely feeling that. All right, he's shocked and weak now, but he can still. Wait a second.
He took 8 first, and then a few more from Mags, and now 6 more.
Yeah, so he's gonna. Yeah, that's another fall down even. You've done enough this turn between the two of you.
Okay, so the snail is weak.
No, the snail is on the ground. The splintering is a shock, and the sludge marker is weak.
Got it.
Are you sure he's not dead? Because we felled him to the ground before, so he got 8 hits last turn, and this turn he's got a couple of hits from Mags, like 3 or something, and then
yeah.
from Steel again.
Yeah, so you've hit him for a total of 19 hits.
And he's
not
still
quite-
standing. Oh,
He's not standing, but he's not.
yeah,
He's still
okay.
twitching.
Yeah. These
All right,
guys are
Jake,
tough.
are you going to take out Gar1 to protect Shadow?
Yeah.
All right.
He actually hits,
All right.
even though there's no special anything. It's just a javelin, but it's at least enchanted and very fine.
And you
So
got
still
expertise, right?
Yeah, so d6 plus 4. Good for a javelin, though.
Let's see if you can do. Ooh,
8 hits. That could.
that's a shock exactly.
Yeah. On its own, and then you add the damage from Steel. No, from Shadow.
No, not from Shadow, but from Herald, right?
Harold, yeah. He shot.
So that's a fall over, because that's all this turn.
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
All right. And so now that leaves Gar2 here to wail on Jake.
Yeah, like it should be. Wail on the tank. They also have a -2 to hit, I think.
Yeah, well, so it is. That's still going to connect, but
Yeah,
it just bounces off your shield.
Yeah.
All right, so that gets us to Annette.
So far, so good. Just identify the mage where he's hiding. Yeah, they can start.
All right, this guy is going to shift over 1 here. He's feeling his sides are much more vulnerable now, for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then your move. You have 2 gargoyles that will attempt to struggle to their feet this turn. And the rest of you? You're happy where you're at? Oop.
No, it was a wall. It was a wall. Sorry. He's up against the wall, the bastard. Then we take him in the front. Or should we take out one of the... They are pretty tough. We don't want them to get up again.
Gar3 is still on the ground, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No, better to take out the one standing up first.
Alright, which way does Steel want to shoot? I guess Steel would be the one taking care of that, the wounded one behind you guys.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, you take care of him, then I can shoot with Harold. That's good. But you have to move. Yeah, Steel shoots that one. Yeah, good. But, yeah, and I can shoot straight through here. Yeah, good.
Alright, so, Mags?
Yep.
Double attack again?
Yeah, that's how she rolls. She shrewd and left hand. 2 attacks at Dex 11. That's a hit. And she should be a good one. 6.5. In your eye, bastard. 14 hits.
Ooh.
Should put him down. And she pokes the corpse if he's still there.
Oh, he's still there. He just got snailed. So now that gives you a bonus for your left-hand attack.
Shrewd left-hand attack then.
Alright, roll it.
And it's a miss.
Alright. And Shadow?
I think Shadow is going to have to change attitude. And draw the mental.
You're a little low on volume, Jarhead. Can you
I
increase the
think
volume?
Shadow's going to have to
Yeah, that's good.
draw the nunchuck.
Alright. So that gives Herald shot.
Harold shot. He shoots at the downed gargoyle here, but no bonus for that because it's a missile weapon.
Yep.
And it's a hit, barely.
Alright, all the damage.
Yeah. 2d6 plus 3. Another 10 hits. That's
Alright, that's so ineffective, which is a shock, but he's still going to get up unless something else is done to him.
Yeah. Then Jake is gonna poke him. Hopefully he goes down.
Alright, well, Steel. Oof.
You missed.
Alright, and Jake. He's got two
Jake.
targets in front of him.
Yeah, he pokes the ones trying to stand up.
Alright, go ahead.
Let's see if we can put him down again. Yes, and it's 1d6 plus. Sorry. Here we have it. D6 plus 4. Five hits. Should be enough to make
Alright,
him
that's
go down again. That's more than 8 hits in total. After armor.
yeah. So that's 5, and that's 2 more in. So yep, he's gonna fall down again. And at the end of the and then at the end of the turn, Gar3 here is gonna stand up with everything but weak removed. And that gives us initiative.
Mags points out the obvious for everyone that we are surrounded again. Roll again. Ah,
You guys can move
Matter much.
first.
okay. Ooh. Someone needs to go up and tank that one that just stood up. Mags will do it. On the side here.
Alright.
Can Harold shoot this one without changing facing?
Yeah, that's just at his forward.
Yeah, good. The tank rushes back 5 hexes. No, rushes back a few hexes, 3 hexes, and then charge in again. He has a
Alright.
move of 12, so he can backpedal and
Sure.
charge again and try to knock out the guy trying to stand up.
Let's see. I'm seeing how you can do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, you'd have to return to the same hex. Yeah, then you can do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so the javelin charge goes first.
Mm-hmm. With
Always
the bonus.
and then their movement. That's all your guys' movement?
Yeah, I think so. No, I think Harold, because that gargoyle can actually.
We can't get to Harold because he's engaged.
Yeah, but he wants to be able to shoot at both either target if one survives. But this guy could actually shift over here and get out of line of sight. So that's when
Alright.
he changed facing.
Well, that's a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Alright, so javelin charge.
Hmm?
Which one, Gar 1 or Gar 2?
The one standing up should
Let-
be this one, right? The other
Yeah.
one got put down, so he couldn't stand up properly. Or is he? They are both trying to stand up, right?
They're both trying to stand up. You don't get them 2 turns down, you get them 1 turn down.
Yeah, it takes this one here.
Alright?
And no, he's not going to do anything fancy. He just tries to hit him.
Sure.
No shrewd. Charge is good enough. It's a hit.
Yep.
2d6 plus No, yeah, no, not 5, 4, I think. Should be,
Yeah, last time I did it, 1d6 plus 4.
yeah,
And so,
because it's an extra d6 for the charge. Ugh.
that's,
He looks at his weapon like, what happened? Is the enchantment gone? Has it?
yeah, that's not even a reasonable scratch. Alright,
Yeah.
now Mags gets her attack.
Yes, Madge tries to finish her target. She makes 2 normal attacks. Yeah, 2 more normal attacks. She needs to hit him. 3d6. Hit. And it's a 1d6 plus 5. 1d6 plus 8. That guy is very hurt, so.
Yep.
Enough.
He goes poof.
Yep.
Alright, Shadow has his nunchucks, so you gotta wail on him. Jarhead, are you there?
Yeah, Shadow is gonna hit with the plus 2 nunchuck.
Alright.
Let's see, his normal to hit would be.
Yeah, but plus 2.
You got a plus 4.
Plus 4 because he's down.
On the ground, so that's a hit.
Well,
Actually,
first thing we
he's
want-
standing up, but you still got the bonus.
Yeah, so he does 1 plus 4.
So that's 1 point of damage. So he's definitely in weak territory.
Okay, so hold on. It's 1 plus 2, right? So he's got 6 hits.
Oh, alright. So he goes kapoof.
Poof. Nice.
Alright, Harold, you gonna shoot Shadow?
No. Because if he fails his roll to miss, he's might kill Shadow.
I'm sure the shrew hit him.
Alright, and Steel is got a gargoyle behind him.
Oh my lord.
Jake already went, and so this guy will stand up at the end of the turn.
Steel is kind of, I don't know which way he's facing. He's a little bit like in between 2 hexes.
His helmet, he's facing his helmet.
Yeah, but he's facing like in the grains between hexes.
So he should definitely be something like that.
Yeah. So then we move up. Still can shoot.
let's see what the move order is.
Yeah, he's up now. It's true. It's not
3. So what's your initiative? You got a 4. So you're gonna make him. Oh, wait a second. 5. All right. So you make him move first, or you move first?
We move first because then we can lock him.
Sure. Okay.
Like this.
Ooh. And Shadow?
Shadow, can you move up so I can get the shot with Harold? Move up like here.
You want to move, Shadow?
Now I want Shadow to let Harold shoot. So move out of the way. Attack. No, you can attack if you want to. Just you can attack from here.
All right. So Magus goes first.
Yeah, actually, Harold is gonna look around and see if he can spot the caster or hear someone starting to cast again or something like that, and maybe put an arrow bolt in that person.
All right. So Mags,
she will do her usual stuff. 2 attacks, 1 shrewd, 1 normal, and it's a hit. 2d6. And hits. And she pokes him with her left.
All right, so that is someone past it, which is a kapoof. All right, the gargoyles have all vanished. They're not leaving even bloodstains behind.
Yeah. Mags goes on a rant like, yeah, that's right, you go home where you belong. You don't have anything to do here on this plane. Whoa. Yeah. She makes a lot of noise.
And you don't find any wizards nearby. Do you want to take any other action or go on to the Silver Spire?
If we had a tracker, we could look for. No, it was cobblestone, so probably no tracking anyways.
Well, there's been plenty of people who walked by here in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Even though this is a sort of an alleyway that you're cutting through to make your way towards the spire.
And we look around and look up from the roofs and.
Are you going to climb up onto the buildings?
No, not that far, but just kind of keep track of what's going on.
All right. Well, you search around for a bit. You don't find anyone.
Yeah.
So you said you were going to take an action before you get to the spire?
Yeah, when we just about outside. I think that this box might be booby-trapped of some kind, or it's a curse that will affect the whole building, or there will be an explosion, or something bad's gonna happen, because that guy never even told us his name, and he said thousands of gold or stuff. It's too good to be true for a day's work. And those gargoyles, where did they come from? I think this is a trap, so I think we should leave the box outside, go inside, talk to the guys in there, warn them, and see if they.
Oh, well, there's a guard there at the door of the door of the spire. You want to go talk to him?
What do you say, guys? Should we? Steal? Shadow?
I'm thinking we should leave the box outside for sure.
Yeah. So let's go talk to the guard and see what he has to say. So we leave the box on the ground and keep, a small distance of a couple of hexes around it. Keep an eye on the box, but not like holding it in our hands. And then Mags goes over to the guard.
All right. So the guard looks at the box that's there on the ground and says, "Aren't you going to bring that to us?"
Yeah, we are. We are supposed to bring it to you, but something strange happened on the way here. We got attacked by mysterious gargoyles, and I felt like it might be a trap. Do you know what the box is?
Yeah. Just hand me the box.
Okay. Then we're going to get the box and hand it to him.
He accepts the box.
We were supposed to get paid as well.
Yeah, well, we'll come on, Ann.
Oh.
And so,
guys, we need a name. We need a name for our group here. We can't, so we can introduce yourself as the Fabulous Five or the.
Oh, this is definitely the Fist of Fury. What do you mean?
Fist of Fury. Oh yeah, it might be. I was thinking like Mags and the Boys.
Yeah, no, it's 5 fingers of Fist of Fury.
Okay, all right. Fist of Fury it is. Fist of Fury.
There's a sign at the door that says what the name of their association is, and nobody of your party reads it. So
no, it can't be important.
So the guy.
Do we get any information from I don't know, iconograph, like the icons or sure. heraldry signs or anything like that, holy symbols or anything?
Yeah, well, are you going to ask the guard what the building's about?
Yeah, we mention it. Anything you can say about the building is kind of special. And
this is the Indiana League. Here, let's go talk to the wizards. So he hands you back the box, and he points you to another guard who takes you in to a audience hall. It's a tall octagonal room with wide ornate windows, ever shifting between picturesque views of Sidri, i.e. magic, A high
Hmm.
mahogany table on a raised fillet stands before three tall, bejeweled chairs. A much smaller table, surrounded by several plain chairs, is where you're directed to sit. And then, as you sit, food and refreshments magically appear on your modest table.
This smells like money. Oh.
All
Yeah.
right. So then the guard nods to you and he leaves the room.
Hmm. Mags will try the refreshments.
They're very nice. They seem. Uh, let's see. Do you have any wizards in your party?
Nope.
Yep. All right.
We have one guy cast illusion. That's the
All right.
best we can offer.
All right. So it seems nice, but you notice there's no crumbs left behind as you eat.
Huh, that's strange. Uh, is it filling or is it just a good?
Yeah, it seems to be
Good.
nutritious.
Yeah. Yeah. We wait, look around the room, snoop a little bit, poke things that we probably shouldn't poke.
All right. And then suddenly, as you're poking around the room, you get a feeling you're being watched, and you turn around, and there's the three chairs are filled. There's people sitting in those three chairs.
Oh,
Ah,
They're up there at the front of the building, of the room.
yeah. That's how you make people appear. They won't let you wait if you poke their stuff.
Hi, I'm Kaletha Clad. I'm the league treasurer. And then here's our historian Alder Mans, and the Valerian O. He just goes by O.
Oh,
All right. And
oh, that's your name. Okay. Oh,
yeah. Valerian says, now before we begin, these are matters of utmost delicacy. So we need you guys to swear to silence on these issues, if you could, please.
did he say silence?
Yeah, well, you need to keep this. You need to keep quiet. What the things that we ask you to do.
yeah. Sure.
So
But we're not going to
I'll
take
have
any oath of silence in general.
just for the matters in which we're going to employ you.
Hmm?
We
Sounds
need
good.
absolute secrecy on this.
Sure, I can keep quiet.
All right. Then Cald says that there's a member of their league by the name of Cervantes, and he got us to fund a quest for this nameless kingdom where he was going to find this crown of eternity. But we haven't heard back from him lately. So we'd like you to go find him and ask him what he's up to, please. But we do have his last message, which it was just a week ago. And then, this completely fearless guy who says, oh, there's nothing in the world that can bother him. He says he lost another research assistant. That's typical. I mean, he goes through quite a number. But the odd thing here is he thinks he's going to die. And this guy, he never sweats that. I mean, lots of people around him die, but his life is never in danger as far as he cares. So if he is dead, we want you to go there and find out what killed him, and return with the return with the stuff he's got.
Did he
So
find the crown?
we don't know. He doesn't say that he found the crown. He just said that his research assistant was dead. He was going to die, and he didn't say why exactly. Now, if you do, if you bring Cervantes back, we're going to give you 5,000 silvers to each member of your party that survives and returns, and we'll give
Okay.
you an honorary guild league membership. And if you find a mundane treasure, other than the crown, the crown, you bring it to us. But if you find any other mundane treasure, you can keep that also. We don't care.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Good deal, right?
And in order to get you started, here is 500 silver up front, gratis, so you get your supplies and get ready. And then we've got you, we're booking you a trip on the ship Cirilla. It's going to go to Alan Pak on the southern continent in 2 days. So, go
Okay.
around town, get the equipment you need, and we will see you at the docks in 2 days' time.
What about the pay for the box that we delivered?
Like I said, thank you for the box. What it is, this has been your job interview for this to make sure that you're trustworthy on this. So, like I say,
Ah, okay, okay.
what's being offered here is 5,000 silvers if you get this. If you got our
So
to
included in this job interview are 4 gargoyles?
well, I mean, we can't just we have to make sure that you are strong enough to survive the trip. If 4 ordinary gargoyles took you out, you'd have no chance at all in this. And in
Hmm.
addition,
Yeah, okay, okay. I can see that.
all right, so let's say it's someplace here in town, and we'll go meet you as needed. But like I said, the ship leaves in 2 days.
Okay, so we have 2 days to party, and then it's off to the front lines.
So they hand you the 500 silvers, and you're out the door.
Oh, that went quick. Hmm.
All right.
So we have a ship waiting in 2 days down by the docks, and we have a purse full of silver. Max looks happy.
So let's recap. Let's recap that mission in 5 seconds.
Sure. You're going to find League member Cervantes, and you'll have a ship that will deliver you to the right continent, and then we'll bring you some notes about where to find him on that continent.
Hmm. Maybe we should hire a scribe that is better at reading and stuff than Mags, or Harold, or Cake, or Shadow, or Steel. If we're gonna get notes on where he has been and stuff, or at least have a scribe translate them for us.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, but we have 2 days, and we have a lot of silver to burn through. So let's start the party.
And maybe now we could buy a couple extra healing potions.
Yeah, we could buy. Yeah, we could probably afford like 2, and then party for the rest. I mean, this could be our last big party. It was a dangerous mission, they said so.
Yep.
I probably should compose a couple of songs about it.
You have all sorts of supplies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Well, we have
Some.
We have some.
I have no idea what's going to be useful on that other continent. Do we know anything about that continent?
Not offhand. You want to go ask around?
Yeah. We go and ask around by the bars. The best information is down by the sailors and the bars by the docks.
All right. Whoever's doing the searching, make a 3 IQ roll.
Who's making the roll?
Whoever wants to do the search who's looking for the sailor. So I guess it's Mags.
Probably Mags. She's going to lead this. It's going to involve a lot of drinking while we do it.
Sure. So roll it.
9.
All right. So you find a sailor who says he's who's actually on the a sailor from the Cirilla, and he knows, and then he says we're sailing for Owen Pak in 2 days. It's the northern gateway of the southern continent, It's basically the entire place is a gigantic desert.
Ugh.
So there's some religious fanatics who run Outland Park, and they shake you down for money when you enter their city. I don't know. You know, we just go to that city and then we come back. We just sail back and forth.
Is it a big city or just a fishing village or?
Oh no, it's definitely a city, but it's you know it's just there's you know after the city there's just a big desert. So they do a bit of trading, but that's about it.
Okay. So we probably should hire like a local guide then once we get there. Not many people around here used to the desert.
Yeah,
Maybe a few extra wine skins to bring with us. Don't want to dry out in the desert, right?
Yep. So you find the ye old general store where you can buy your stuff.
Yeah.
So record down what you get. But he says, yeah, don't run don't break the law there at Allen Park. They're very nasty about that. I had
what about dueling?
Yeah, I
Dueling?
had a buddy who broke one of their basic ordinances, and that cost him an arm.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to duel?
I don't know. I mean, they got all sorts of laws.
Any dress codes or strange customs that we should know of?
Well, I mean, it is a desert, so you're gonna need protection there.
Okay. Can we get hold of desert clothing here, or should we buy it once we get there?
Let's see. Yeah, I'd buy my stuff here. It's probably more expensive over there.
Yeah. Harold is a naturalist and a woodsman. That should work even in the desert, right?
Yep, definitely has effect.
Yeah. So he's gonna take the lead on the gathering of supplies, like I don't know.
Yeah, he says
to cover from the sun and warmth for the night and extra water skins and a couple of camels or whatever we need.
Well, there's no room for the camels on the ship, so you're gonna have to get.
Yeah, I understand that, but anything else that we can get that would do us good in the desert?
Well, a nice hat, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So after the next day, Mads from the league there shows up at your inn and delivers a few things here. And he says, "All right. Well, first here we have a paired parchment. So you write here what you find, and then we'll get a copy of that immediately, and we can write instructions to you at the same time. So it's very useful for communication."
Does it do pictures?
Yes. Anything you write here.
Yeah, great.
All right.
You're gonna get some nice pictures then.
Sure. And then here's a vial of yellow liquid. And this has to be given directly to Cervantes, even if he's been dead for a week. And it will only work on him. Okay? So if you find his corpse, administer this potion, and this will get him back.
Okay.
And since you're heading into the desert, we got this amulets of sunburn protection for each of you.
Sounds good.
So they provide you magical protection against the desert environment. And finally, Cervantes is one of the most brilliant people we have, but he is notoriously unreliable. Believe only half of what he says and take that half on little faith, after you revive him, of course.
Okay, and the notes that he has sent you, information on where he can be.
So yeah, here's his maps, Planetary and Research Manuals. That gives you a book with that.
Hmm.
So it's a book with maps and notes about Cervantes.
Okay. Anything else we should know? Did he have many research assistants and stuff with him, or just one, or did he bring
No,
guards?
he always takes a lot of research assistants with him. He never comes back with any.
Okay,
He never comes back with it.
that's a little bit strange, but I guess.
Yeah, so the amulets of submarine protection are worked amber pendants.
So it could be research assistant / food.
Well, I mean, you wonder where a man like that gets his blood donors. All right.
He's a vampire?
No, probably not.
Probably not.
He wouldn't be dead if he was a vampire.
True. But if he was dead, maybe it wouldn't be so easy to waking him up with just a potion.
And this potion will work just for him.
Ah.
Don't try it on anyone else.
Yeah, I get it. So,
All right, so you...
when we find him, what should we do? Should we bring him home or back, or just a crown without
Yeah.
with him or without him?
Yeah, I mean, if he's got a good lead of the crowd, then definitely bring that back.
Okay. If he hasn't found the crown yet, do we still get paid if we find him and then put the potion in him and say, yeah, now I can continue with my mission? Is that good enough for our reward?
You got to bring him back. So if you're just wasting your time, then just bring him back, and we'll give you the 5,000 silvers each. You could break a leg or two of us if you need.
Okay. So if he doesn't want to come voluntarily, we bring him back anyways.
Yeah, just bring back most of them. That'll be fine.
Yeah, and he must be alive when we bring him back.
Yeah, that's what the potion's for.
So
Yeah, I was thinking that if we find him and he's knocked out or dead, we bring him back, and then you can put the potion in him, and it's easier to transport someone that is dead.
He's dead. You put the potion in him then, so you don't have to carry a body all this way. Okay.
Okay.
So we're just
And if he doesn't want to come back, then we...
Well, then you go right on your parchment, and we're gonna go. We'll have a little conversation, and we'll convince him from our side, if need be.
Okay. Sounds
we
like
just
fun.
have a bounty. We got to pick up this bounty one way or another.
Yeah.
Bad boys.
Hmm.
All right.
Do you have time to translate some of this stuff for us? Or do we have to... I mean, you said we should keep this a secret, so we don't really want to hire a scribe to look at the stuff?
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't need a scribe to look at this stuff. Here's the maps, here's the notes.
Yep, good, okay. Then we will hire a scribe to look at it. Yeah.
Well, no, don't show this to anyone else, obviously.
Except the scribe.
No, not even a scribe.
That's going to be a problem.
Why?
Because we can't read. We need a scribe of some sort.
All right. We'll send along a we'll send along a member of the league with you.
Yeah, one of those research assistants, maybe.
Yep. Just keep her. Just keep him safe. He doesn't know. He can't tell one end of a dagger from another.
Yep, that's okay. As long as he can read and tell us what's in those papers, it's enough.
All right. So they go and they get the guy Dennis, and Dennis follows along with you, dusting his glasses.
Yep. Nice.
You can read
Dennis.
I could read through this book while we're on the ship. It'll take a month to get there.
Yeah, sounds good. Have you been to this place before?
No.
Know anything about it?
Not particularly. Just that Cervantes went there, and he was going to go search for something. My research has been on the Northern Realms.
Okay. Then I say it's time for those bars, right?
All right, I'll meet you at the ship tomorrow.
Maybe buy some goodies for the trip, so we don't run dry. And
Sure.
Well, we just need a room and some entertainment.
for tonight, but I mean, we have a month on board the ship. We might need some, some wine and some beer and some, I bet that we don't want to eat those dreadful ship cookies or whatever they're called, ship biscuits all
So
day.
should we buy a potted tomato plant?
I was thinking more like some delicacies and some good stuff and something to drink. What do you want to do with the tomato plant?
Yeah, it's nice to ride it out, scurvy.
Tomato plants is a cure for scurvy? Then I'm biased a couple. I've heard that scurvy is pretty bad.
The problem we maintaining it. The usual way you do that is you just get lime juice. You can just get a casket of lime juice.
Yeah, or wine, maybe.
Well, that's not as good.
Okay, we're gonna try to spend at least 100 silvers on some good stuff for the trip, to make the travel a little bit easier, and some of that lime juice and a tomato plant or two.
Yeah, you ask around and you find someone. As you're drinking, you find someone who's been there to Allenpak. He says, "Yeah, the desert of Varel, the past the city, it's a really harsh place. Even expert wordsmen struggle with that." So
Harold the Hack is gonna look around for more information on how to survive the desert, to complement his skills, and try to pick up some trade tips.
yeah, the sun there is very harsh. You probably need some sort of magical protection against that.
Oh, it's that bad? Okay, yeah. But we have that covered, so the sun won't be the biggest problem, but we're still going to be dry and still going to be like out in the middle of nowhere, and still going to be sand probably, and how to protect against sandstorms and all that stuff. He just picks up the latest rumors regarding his profession.
Sure. All right, and so you go and board the ship, and your month-long journey takes you down to Allenpak. And at that point, I think we can call it a session, and then come back next week.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. I'll see you guys then.
Yep.